Hello. All right, somebody's seeing. Hey, everybody. Hey, all right, some comments are coming up. I'm trying this restream for the first time, so this should be going to my YouTube page as well, but cool. So, welcome. This is the guitar lesson. This is going to be, I'm going to run through a bunch of my songs and do, to the best of my ability, show you how to play them. Good. It looks like we're getting comments from both platforms here. So thanks everybody for tuning in. A lot of people have been asking me kind of how to play some of my songs, so I'm going to do the best I can. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't usually show people like how to play my songs, I guess, but I know how to play them. I think. I hope so. So here we go. So a lot of people posted ones on the Facebook page that they wanted to learn, and I'll do my best to just kind of roll through some of them. First thing, one thing I can't play many of my songs without is a capo. So I always, and like if I don't have a capo, I haven't been able to start the show. I have to go find my capo. And when you put your capo on, always tune your guitar after you put the capo on. I've learned that the hard way, because once you put it on, you're really kind of changing everything, and it can go out of whack. So put your capo on. I'm going to put it on capo 2 in this case, and then tune her up. So try to, those of you out there, like, yeah, take it easy on the comments as far as like, try to keep it to like questions specifically about the songs and stuff, because I can't just sort of scroll through everyone's thing. So thank you all for listening and checking in, but this is like for people to learn. So try to keep the comments to your questions and stuff if you can. Hello, everyone. Oh, look, there's a lot of people tuning in. You're so welcome. Okay, so I figured maybe we'd start with 75 and Sunny, because a lot of people asked for that one. So capo 2, put it on the 2nd fret, and when you put your capo on, you want to put it right before the fret. Like, okay, I put it on a little crooked, but I tuned it up. All right, and so 75 and Sunny. Go! All right, how's it going? No, okay, here's the first thing I'm going to tell you, which is kind of maybe a bummer, is most of what I'm going to be going over here is a lot of like fretting hand stuff, and I'm going to show you the chords and things like that. A lot of the right hand technique stuff that I use, I honestly don't even know how to teach it. I'm sorry to say, but like that like for 75 and Sunny, this is as much as I'll get into this now, but for that slappy kind of stuff, that's the technique I use on like 75 and Sunny. I use it on Honeymoon Eyes. I use it when I play Duncan. Those are in different keys without the capo, but the only thing I can tell you about that is I use my thumb and these 2 fingers primarily. And the thumb is kind of usually here in all these kind of bass note, kind of bottom 3 or 4 strings towards you, kind of picking out the bass notes. And then these are kind of doing a combination of kind of like sort of scratching and picking. And I just, for whatever reason, this is what I came up with like over years of playing guitar, of just like, I'm of the mind that if you just keep beating on your guitar and do what feels good to you, then stuff will happen. And so that's kind of what happened to me. Like, I didn't develop this technique. I didn't like sit down and try to cop somebody's style or something. I just kind of kept doing things, and this percussive thing came out. So you can kind of, can you guys hear everything all right, by the way? I'm just going through my laptop, and I hope you're hearing it all right out there. Scratch, pick, pound. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Can you guys hear everything all right? Yes, good, okay. So it's kind of like I don't know if you can hear the rhythm just without the chords, but it's like. So that's like the best I can do with showing the right hand stuff, and I'm sorry, I kind of can't break that down more. I mean, I think there's other people who could probably break that down better than me. But so if we're doing 75 and sunny, so basically what I'm going to do here too is I'm going to try to just rifle through a bunch of tunes and a bunch of chords, and this is going to be archived. This is really important. It's going to be archived here on Facebook and on YouTube, and so you can just scroll through after this and pick up stuff and go through it slowly and just try to pick up the stuff I'm telling you. I think that's really important because a lot of the stuff right now might be kind of coming at you kind of fast to keep up with on your guitar, but maybe not, depending on what kind of guitar player you are. So I'll just go through quickly. 75 and Sunny is built off of G chord, and it's the hammer-on is on the second string. Okay, and then the other main chords are C, and then I do a D by just sliding up that C shape. And I don't usually hit that open high string when I do the D. That's kind of a sneaky little way to do a D sometimes. So okay, and then the other chords is going to be a B minor and an A minor. So I find my daytime self with a mighty dose of, hey, look at nighttime me. And I never do win that battle, B minor, A minor. And then I throw in a 7, first fret on the first string when I'm going into the chorus. And then the chorus is C. I'd rather be 75 and sunny, D, than acting like I'm 17 and freezing again. Back to the G. I'd rather be, and then I go to that B minor. I'm using the same chords I'm using in the verse. So I'd rather be early. That's that B minor, A minor, erasing memories of where I've been. Let me through at 52, somewhere in that D. And then this is like an E minor, 7. With that up top, beautiful chord. So if you want to, you could probably pick, it's based on just like a minor shape, you know. I can't really tell you the finger picking pattern, sorry, whoever just asked. It's like, I don't even know, you know. But I'll just kind of tell you the chords. So, and they go after that E minor. You better go C, D, G. And that's most of the song. And then it gets weird when it goes to, there's a bridge where it goes up a whole step in key. So it's just, then it's based off an A. And I see these spin kids. So I play an A like this, kind of barred, and I just don't play the top of it because it's really, you should play it like this. But it's really, I see the spin kids, A. And then I'm doing like a D, E shape, back to the A. So this is just like a, it's the same shape as like a C, but you're barring it up here. I only hammer on the G chord, I guess. Yeah, B minor 7. It's really a B minor. Okay. Sorry, there's a lot of questions coming in. I hope you guys are getting something from this. I hope we're like a fine wine. We're gonna get it better as we go. This is probably one of the more difficult songs too. So that modulated verse goes to A, D, E, A. You could even do D, E, A, same thing. And I see these spin kids, double line out rolling and rolling and tumbling. They roll me in inches, taking a high dive approach and screaming towards the water. And it's the same like chord structure as when we were in the other verse, but then it's like so it'd be a C sharp minor. As they buy another B minor from a jar, their body's a C minor, D minor. They can make it that far, A. And in the chorus, when you're in this key, you go to the D, 75 and sunny, E, na 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 na, A. I'd rather be C sharp minor, B minor, A, or D, E, and then we're going up to that E minor 7th thing again. But now it's a full step up. You better be D, E, A. All right, and then the bridge. C major 7th. Ah, love that chord. They played a major 7th and the angels started singing. Their bodies are C minor, that's right. So, yeah, I would love that actually. Somebody said, yeah, if you can take notes, so you can, if you want to tab this stuff out on Ultimate Guitar, because people ask me for it and stuff, and like, I don't really tab stuff out, but any of the stuff, if you can, like, I love to just get the songs out there, and I love when people play them. So, C, this is the bridge. I'd say I'd rather be 75, so this is a C major 7th, which you can pretty easily look up, but major 7ths is so lovely. And I'd say I'd rather be 75. Hey, Welker. How easy for me to say, back to a G. C major 7th in my life, let alone have my heart or a hip replaced. And I keep this furious pace. That's what it is. That's another major 7th. It's up here. Based on the, you're on the 8th fret there, barring it. Back to the C. And I do get tempted for a taste. That's that minor 7th shape again. To keep me going. These are all dominant. This is a dominant 7th. That's a D dominant 7th. Minor 7th. It's really important when I come in there, because I want to get back to a D, so I'm doing to a G, so I'm doing an F sharp in the bass. So that bridge is, I'd say I'd rather be 75. Oh, how nice, how easy for me to say G. I never broken a bone in my life, let alone have my heart or a G. And I keep this furious pace, major 7th shape, and I still feel so good and strong. Minor 7th, I do get tempted for a taste to keep me going, 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 going. All right, that's basically all the chords that are in that song. Godspeed and good luck on that one. But I think as you break stuff down, like and you start to see it for what it is, a lot of those chord shapes are the same. It's just a matter of knowing where to put them. So listen back and you know, try to make it sound right. Hello, California. All right, is this going all right so far? Good, great. I can't hear you. No. Yes, Welker. D minor is the saddest of all keys. People weep instantly when they hear it. Okay, a lot of people ask for stretch. Which is a good idea, always. So stretch would be capo on the 3rd fret. And what are we going to do after we put our capo on? Tune. Wow, the camera's really making me realize how much I just kind of put it on crooked, sort of. But it's okay, just get it close to the fret and tune her up. Okay, stretch. Again, this is, well, it's in the key of B flat, I guess, but in capoed up, it's as if it's a G. So the intro of this is, somebody asked for this. So start on the. No, I'm not going to play a whole song. Tomorrow night I'll be streaming here again, and we'll do like a set. So tomorrow night, 8 o'clock Eastern time, I'll be playing songs. This is about teaching the guitar and the songs, so I'm not going to play anything in its entirety. Start on the B string, which is the 5th string, I guess. 3rd fret, 3rd fret, 1st fret, open, so it goes. All right, so then go down to the G string, the 4th string. So open, and then 2nd fret. Hammer on, hammer on. Then go down to the D string, 4th string. Same thing, hammer on the 2nd fret. So, yeah. So then, 3, 1, 0. Hammer on, and then on the 5th string, your A string. So it's going to hammer on like open, 2, 3. So, and then you played it like it's like a C, really. The whole thing's built around a C. And I'm hitting that open. After I get to my C, I'm hitting that open B string. This is hard. It's hard to break it down. Yeah. So the end of it. You're hammering on on that D string, 2nd fret. And then bottom string, 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd, hit a G. I'm really only fretting one thing when I'm doing that. Is any of this getting across? It's so hard to tell when somebody's like not in front of me, and I don't really know like everyone's abilities and stuff. But yeah, sorry, Lauren. All right, you hit the G. Good, thanks, Matt. I appreciate that. Then the song, it's got that slappy thing again, but it's built off a C, like a C9. So I'm holding, so basically, yeah, so I'm keeping my pinky and ring finger up here. It's like the top of a G kind of, you know, on the 3rd fret on the 1st and 2nd string. And I'm hitting it like it's a C, a C9 with my bottom fingers. You know, it's as if you're playing a C. So my fingers are like that, but then my fingers up here holding the D and the G notes up top. So and when I'm playing it, I'm keeping these anchored here, and I'm just moving these fingers in the bass. So it's all built off that C shape it's going to go. So 3, 2, 0, 2. 3, 2, 0, 2, and then hit a G chord. I'm getting getting it. I'm doing it. Oh, I'm a good teacher. So I'm when I hit that open one, I'm going 2nd fret on the 4th string. Cool. All right, then it's going to go to a D chord, A minor, E minor, back to A minor, D, A minor, C, and then that sneaky little D. C, just slide it up 2 frets. That's mostly that whole song. I think that's all the chords that are in that song. So hopefully that came across. And again, go back and check out the chords I just said if I went too fast. You can play along with the ukulele. You can play with whatever you want. A lot of people ask for Just Perfect, which is an old chestnut, an old breakup song. I always say it took me 7 years to get over that girl, which was kind of true, but also part of the problem was I was singing the damn song about her every night. But it's nice that years later I came back to this song, and it was nice to just be able to connect with it as a song and still connect with, and not just have to live through those feelings all the time, which happens. So this is Capo 5, built off a C. You did? Oh. Abby learned it by just listening, so she can teach you if mine doesn't come across here. I'm drinking coffee. Thanks for asking. Trying to get jacked up for you guys. All right, Just Perfect. Let me just run through it for 1 second to make sure I know. Man, couldn't I just write C, D minor, E minor, boom, the song's done. I know songwriters should do that, and it's amazing. The song I gave a lesson earlier. We were talking about Tennessee Whiskey, that beautiful song that Chris Stapleton does so incredibly well, which he covers. It's an older song, but that song is 2 chords. That whole song, that whole beautiful, brilliant song is 2 chords. And that just completely amazes me and kind of pisses me off. I want to write a song like that. All right, anyway, here's my complicated mess of a song. So again, it's like a C shape. 3, 3rd fret on the 5th string, 2nd fret on the 4th string. And you're hammering on to the 2nd fret on the 4th string. All right. Okay, so hammer on and then hitting that open D string. Or G string, sorry. G string. All right. And then 2nd fret, and the rest is open. Yeah, so 2nd fret, open on the other ones, and then you're going up the bottom string, 6th string, 5th fret on the 6th string, and 3rd fret on the 5th string. And you're trying to always hit that open G. So 6th string, 5th string, and that open G. 5th fret, 3rd fret, open G, and then a G chord. So. And then it's basically all built off that, but I'll do some fancier stuff where I do keep the same chords, but I'll do the stuff up top. That's the same. I'm playing the same chords basically. I'm just making them a little fancier. So it's a C with a hammer on the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Again, coming back to that open G string, and then 2nd fret on the 5th string, 3rd fret on the 2nd string. The rest is open, so. And then that's a pretty one. So 5th fret, I'm going from the bottom down or top down. 5th fret on the 6th string, 3rd fret on the 5th string, open on the 4th string, 5th fret on the 3rd string, and then open on the 2nd string. So you're only fretting. There's three things getting fretted. There's 2 open strings. So 5th fret, 3rd fret, open, 5th fret, open. I could just play that all day. And then G. And then that chord is like an F minor, but I kind of cheat and leave a bunch of stuff open to make it easier to play, because an F minor would be like, but I guess it's an F minor. But it's just first fret on the 6th string, 3rd fret on the 5th string. The rest is open. Now, this is just a guitar lesson, Shannon. Music tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. Same channel. And then the chorus, E minor, and then that F, that same F, and a G. I kind of hammer it on, sort of. Kind of. Again with my weird kind of. I think that's that whole song. Same F chord. Those are all the chords in that song. All right. I hope this is getting across. I hope you're learning some stuff from this. What else we got? What do you guys want to learn? Somebody asked me for the boat song. A lot of people ask me for the boat song. Let's do the boat song. Yeah, Adam, I just kind of noodle around on the guitar. It usually just, like with any of the, I teach this in songwriting, it's like you're just trying to make a joyful noise, Sometimes that's a sad noise, but it's joyful. It's like you're just trying to make something that sounds good. And so you just keep messing around on the guitar and something sounds good. Then I'll hear a melody and I hear like something I want to sing, but I don't know what it is yet. And I just allow myself to do it. I'll just mumble it out at first and then I'll hear a word and kind of sketch it down. And then I work at it. And then it's like, some songs take years, like before I get the words to like fit. And they have to be right, and they have to have a certain flow and have the meaning and what a song is. All right, wait, all right, getting a lot of ideas here. You're all so sweet. Thanks, guys. Ghosts, Fast Car, Boat Song. I was just leaving. That's called I was just leaving, Frank. Our own place. Eggs. You don't need me to teach you Tennessee whiskey, David. Just go learn. It's 2 chords. Learn those chords. That's, like I'm here. I'm just here to show you my stuff. I do teach songwriting. Usually I do teach songwriting at the retreats, so it's usually like a thing. We have everybody come and we're there for like a few days and we write together and stuff. And I love teaching. I love teaching songwriting. I do a little bit of private lessons, but I haven't done it a lot, but I do it sometimes. I gave one the other day. I was just leaving, Bright Side. Look at all this. All right, Slippery Rope. There's so many tunes. God, I've written too many tunes. Venmo, yeah, my Venmo is just at Ryan Montbleu, capital R, capital M, I think. Somebody Venmo'd me today a bunch of money and I'm like speechless. Anyway, okay, let me get back to the guitar stuff. Boat song, the boat song. It's in capo 5. Oh no, it's capo 2. Boom. And then what are we gonna do? We're gonna tune our guitar because we just moved the capo. Nothing seems to take so long as tuning your guitar when people are looking at you, especially when those people have paid money to hear you play. But you get used to it, and you learn the hard way not to rush it. You gotta be in tune. All right, let's do the boat song real quick. So it's in G, which is truly it's in the key of A, but for capo purposes, it's in the key of G. What if we were in the same boat? All right, so it's an A minor, a hammer on that first fret, the second string. I'll show you that second chord. I'd probably use this in a lot of songs. It's just funny, I'm getting lost in your comments. A minor, and then this, so it's second fret on the bottom string. All open until you get to second fret on the third string, the G string. So it's like a diminished note. But that's a great passing way to get to the G. So A minor, second fret, open, second fret. And don't hit the whole thing. You can just hit those, try to hit just those 4, or you can hit the bottom 5 strings. It is a cherry. Is it? A minor, F sharp diminished thing, G, F sharp, E minor. Just walk down. Alright? And then the chorus, C. What if we had done reason? C, C minor. Come on and leave each other, G. And then I do a G diminished. So that is like, It's a G up top. It's a 3rd fret on the 6th string, then 4th fret on the 5th string, then 6th fret on the 3rd fret on the 6th string, 4th fret on the 5th string, 5th fret on the 4th string. So it's just like it keeps going up like 1/2 step as you go up the strings. So it's a pretty quick way to do a diminished kind of thing. So the chorus is C. What if I had C minor, love and leave each other, G diminished, and then back to the A minor. That 2nd chord, G, and we're going to the bridge, G7. Seems like I've been C, F, G. C, F, G, C, F, E minor. That's how it's fun and kept moving on. A minor. Stay on the A minor. With no 1 D. What if we were in the same? That's basically all of the boat song. That's all the chords you need. All right. What else we got? What did somebody ask for? Somebody asked for Ghosts. People ask for so many songs. I really appreciate you all chiming in, people. I'm going to do the best I can and try to rattle through some more. You're allowed to watch. Yes, non-guitar players are allowed to watch, but please just try to keep your comments like kind of off the thing. Like I just want to kind of focus on teaching this stuff. So if you have specific questions about the tunes, pop a question on, and hopefully this is getting across. I keep saying that over and over, but I really mean it. All right. Most songs are only 4 or 5 chords. There shouldn't be a ton of chords in them. A lot of them, the way I do them, are like, just the way I play, and they'll come out the way that you play them. It's like the more time you spend on the guitar, the more comfortable you feel with it, and like things will start coming out, and you just like you have to put the time in. You have to, and if you have a guitar like and you're a beginner, I tell people like, tune your guitar, learn how to tune it, get a tuner or whatever, like keep your guitar in tune and keep it out. Don't have it in the case, under the bed, in the closet, whatever. It's like keep it out, keep it in tune, and that's like half the battle. Have it around. And I swear it just keeps getting more and more fun as you keep learning stuff. And when you get over if you're a real beginner, like you have to get over like the sort of pain in your fingers, and like my fingers used to bleed, and like it was and it takes a while to develop like some calluses, and just you're asking your fingers to do this weirdly unnatural thing, but when they get used to it, they'll start working for you. All right, Mike Wheeler with a specific question. Songbird is G, C, D, G, C, I think so. The 6th chord. So I'll show you Songbird. G, no capo. I just took my capo off and I didn't tune, which is, what kind of example I'm being. All right, Songbird. Sweet little songbird, sing on it right. Yeah, G, C, and D. So it's I throw in an A minor in there, just to be different. So G, C, D, G, C, A minor, G, C, D, G. That one I feel weird about doing because it's such a like Bob Marley riff, but it works. 3rd fret, 2nd fret, open, all on the 5th string. G. Yeah, hopefully that helps. And then the chorus is like you're doing a G up here, which is that C shape. It's the same as like C. Remember I showed you can kind of do it for a D. You could really... Same shape as a C, only you're doing that as a bar chord. I'll use that for my G in the chorus, and I'll go. So G, and then I go a half a step down. I kind of fudge through that chord. But basically I'm just trying to walk down. E minor, D, C. This one I'm only fretting, barring the rest of this, and only fretting the 9th fret. E minor, D, C. I'll be a beautiful songbird. This is all in standard tuning, my guitar. Beautiful songbird, oh, you tell the truth. You tell the truth. Friend of the devil, Brad. There are people who could teach you that better than me. There's a website called J Darks, I think, that has that. I love those. Are really good for Grateful Dead tabs and chords and stuff. And there's a bunch of them out there anyway. But the J Darks thing, the letter J Darks, I'm pretty sure it's that. That's like seems like the heady Grateful Dead tabs. Yeah, on the walking talking part, I go. So I slide up. So it's kind of like just keeping not full pressure on this hand. Like it's not like you're going, you could do that, but it's kind of just sliding up. Yeah. Django wasn't like, I used to take a Django like workshop with Stefan Rumbel when he was in Boston and I was in Boston, and I did that for a few months with him. And then I went back to him years later and he gave me some scales to work on and stuff. But so, and I love Django. And so I've never really dedicated myself to playing gypsy jazz, but that music speaks to me. And so a little bit of the rhythmic stuff came in through there. You know, all downstrokes. Oh, got it, Brad. Yeah, I was like, if you want to learn Friend of the Devil, yeah. Got it. Sorry, guys, I misunderstood. I'm like, get out of here, Brad, with your Grateful Dead, you hippie. No. I did 75 and Sunny first, Jeff. If you want to, this will be archived later. You can go back and look. Welker, get out of here. Okay, so somebody asked for Ships in the Night. A few people asked, and this song, it's got some complex chords, but it's all just one repeating pattern that happens the whole time. So if you learn the chords, it just repeats the whole entire song. So Capo 3, this is one of the few songs I have that's in a minor key. The other one is Ghosts, which I can go over that too. I did do Stretch, yeah. Grain of Sand I can try to go over, but that one is kind of, that's weird and kind of all over the place. But I will do Ships in the Night right now. I'll go over these in a second. That's the whole song. So I'll go through them and give kind of like, I guess, like the tab version of them, like which strings and which frets, and then maybe someone can maybe jot them down and put them up online or something. And I don't even know what the picking pattern is. I really don't pay attention to that stuff. I kind of just do what feels good to me. So this first one is like a C minor. I wish Lyle was here. He could tell you what all of this stuff is. He'd probably teach it a lot better than I could. So it starts with like a C minor thing. It's a third. You're on the 5th string now. This, capo 3, 3rd fret on the 5th string, 1st fret on the 4th string, and then open G string, and then 4th fret on the 2nd string. I know it's like a stretch because you really gotta get this on the 3rd fret and this finger, this index finger, back on the 1st fret. That's that first one. And then you're sliding, you're keeping that index finger there, and you're sliding these two back just a fret. So you're going 2nd fret. Now instead of the 3rd fret, the first chord is 3rd fret, 1st fret, open, 4th fret. And the second one is you're just sliding the middle finger and your pinky finger back a half step, back 1 fret each. So 2nd fret, 1st, open, 3rd fret. So 2nd fret, 1st fret, open, 3rd fret. And on all this, on these ones, I'm just using, I'm starting on the 5th string. I'm using 5th, 4th, 3rd, and 2nd string. I'm not touching the bottom string or the top one. Not yet. 3rd chord is, so I'm only fretting 2 frets here. I'm using my index finger and my pinky, and I'm going 1st fret on the 5th string, and I'm going 3rd fret on the 2nd string, and the rest is open. All right, and then the next chord is start with open on the A string, and then it's just open, 1st fret, open, 1st fret. Okay, and now that's the first part of that whole, and then the other chords. Now we're going to the 6th string. So this is like a A flat major 7th. So it's 4th fret, and you're not playing the 5th string on this one. You're kind of muting it, not really playing it. And then on the 4th string, 5th fret, G string, 5th fret, 2nd string, 4th fret. This is based off of like playing a, A flat like bar chord, but it's a major 7th. So. And then the next chord, you're just sliding just your index finger back on the bass note and keeping your other fingers the same. And then just hitting a G chord. The first simple chord we had in here, but that's the whole song. So that's Ships in the Night. Hopefully you can do something with that. That song buzzed out of me when I wrote that. I was feeling that one, boy. Somebody asked for Ghosts. Thanks, Jalaine. Jalaine, big up. The one them called Jalaine. Well, Duncan, this is going to be archived, so you can, you know, and I think that's the most important part about these ones is like you can go through and scroll for the song you want. And just, I'm trying to like sort of pick them apart a little bit, you know. So Ghosts is a D minor, no capo, man. Thank you, Rich. You're welcome, Donnie. You know that bar chord, D minor. All right. Then E half diminished, so it's 7th fret. So we're starting on the 5th string, 7th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret, 8th fret as you go up. So D minor, 7 8 7 8, and then an F bar chord, back to that diminished, and then D minor, back to that half diminished, D minor, A, D minor. That's the main, that's all the verse parts of that are that. F, E half diminished, D minor. Ah, I messed it up. D minor, A, D minor. Okay, and then the other part, the B section it goes to is in F. It goes F, C, and then a C sharp diminished. So F, C. That C sharp diminished is starting on the 5th string, 4th fret, 5th fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret. Those are great to know because they're great passing chords between chords. So F. Oh, you get me through my day. C sharp diminished. And if you can't do the whole chord, you could just do the passing, just that bass note, you know. Oh, you get me through my days. Turn my doubt to light most days. That's just a way to get back to this D minor. So F. Oh, you get me through my days. Turn my doubt to light. That's the D minor. And then it's a B flat 7, which you can also play like this. Just like a B flat, but it's a dominant 7, which you can also play like this. B flat, back to the D minor, B flat, slide that down a half step, make an A. A. So the whole bridge is F, C, C sharp diminished, D minor, B flat, D minor, B flat, A. Those are all the chords in that song. C sharp diminished. Thank you, Chris. All right. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. This is the guitar stuff. So tomorrow I'll be playing a set and actually playing these songs. But for now, I'm just trying to help people so they can play them. All right. I think I need a little more coffee here. We've been going for a little while. I think I'll do a few more. Never used to drink coffee. I only drank tea. And because I was told by a throat specialist guy that it was better for singing in the long run if you didn't have the acid reflux from coffee every day. He was like, he's like, drink tea. And so I drank tea forever, and then somebody told me about a dirty chai for like years. And then somebody told me about a dirty chai. And when I had that tea with that first shot of espresso in it, boy, it's been a long battle ever since. All right. Stephanie, thank you for tuning in. It'll be here archived. I want to be on there. Okay. Yes, my version of Duncan is definitely played differently than Paul's. It's like I just did my slappy thing and kind of learned the chords. The chords are pretty easy to find. E minor, D. It's those chords are out there, and I just kind of, did it my way. As with any of these, if you play these songs, you're going to do them your way. Like even if you try to play them exactly like someone, you always still end up sounding like yourself somehow. I feel. Okay. Somebody asked for. All right. I hear you're our own place. One. Somebody asked. Pacing like Prince. I actually just wrote that song over like our old keyboard player Jay sent a drum loop that he made from a Tribe Called Quest song years ago, just for something for us to practice over. It was like 10 minutes of this drum loop that came from a Tribe song, and it was so like funky. It was just a way to practice without getting sick of a metronome, and I just heard that drum loop and I started writing these lyrics, and that's how I wrote Pacing Like Prince. And so the riff on that Lyle wrote, which is why the riff is so good. I don't write a lot of I don't think like a lot of guitar like riffs. I have like chords and different funky things, but he wrote that. Which I still have, when I'm playing that live, I'm in my head a little bit about playing that riff because I don't do it as good as Lyle, which is, how can you do anything on guitar as good as Lyle Brewer? But if you want to know that riff, it's and the song itself is basically just a 1-4-5 blues thing, E flat, A flat, and B flat. So when I play it solo, I just keep it simple like that: E flat, A flat, and eventually I go to the B flat. It's like basically just a blues form. It's 3 chords, that song. So yeah, Ryan Wimbish, I wish. But the riff is, and I had to learn this because again, Lyle wrote it. You're on the 4th string. You're basically trying to get to this E flat, but you're 4th string, 4th fret. And the trick is it's only 1 fret. You're not going, no, you're going. That's what makes it funky. That's the genius of Lyle right there. That's like, because it's so easy. It's almost like you almost don't even hear it. Your ear goes like, is it? That's not it. It's this. Just 1 fret. 4, 4, 5, 4. And then you go to the 5th string. 4, 5, 6. 4, 4, 5, 4. 4, 5, 6. And then the 6th string. 4, 5, 6. 4 up on the 4th string. 6, 4 on the 5th string. That's it. Yeah, see if you can do that. Kind of slowing it down, but that's the riff on that. Somebody asked for Our Own Place, which is capo on the 4th fret. All right, so the basis of Our Own Place is 2 chords. It's based on in C. But it's like a hammer-on. Actually, I'm keeping the top string open. So instead of a D, it's like this. I'm doing it like this. So again, a D with the open top string. And then it's C. C and you're hammering on that first fret on the second string. D, C, D. Alright, and then the other, and I also do a, which is also just a D and a C, but it's other ways to play them. So those are start on the sixth string. So it's fifth, fifth, fourth, and open. And then slide that down 2 frets. So these are just open. So yeah, that's like really just prettying up 2 chords. So it's kind of like if you're playing at home, even on ukulele, it's kind of like it's a D. It's like a D9. So you could play just play a D and like a C, kind of a major 7th, or just a C. I mean, you could just play. You and I will get our own place. Wash away the dark old days. You know, but I'm going, find a way through doorways, brand new. Same basic chords, D and C. And then, gone are those days we have waited so long. So it's a B flat, bar chord, first fret, third, gone are, then a C. Gone are those days we have waited. That's that sneaky D. I use the sneaky D a lot. So B flat, C, D. So gone are those C and D, C, and then back to the beginning. B flat, C, D, C, D, D, C, and then the bridge just goes to it's a F major 7th. So first fret, not playing that second string down, and then second fret, first fret. And you can keep that open on up top. So it's like you can do an F too, just like an F bar chord, but it's a major 7th. We don't need more freedom. It's a B flat major 7th, which you can look up, just like that B flat bar chord we were doing in the verse or in the pre-chorus. This is a major 7th. So we don't need more freedom. We don't need more. What we need are lines we can trust. What we need are lines we can trust. We don't need more freedom, and we don't need more. What we need are lines we can trust to be drawn. Yeah, that's the whole bridge. That's Our Own Place. Chariot. I could do that. I think Chariot's capo 5. Yeah, either capo 5 or 4. I always get mixed up. All right. Capo 5, this is Chariot. Chariot, I know. So, it's built around a C. So, and you're gonna do, so it's an F, but like a major 7, so you're doing 4th string, 3rd fret, and 2nd fret, 1st fret, open, and I'm hammering on the middle notes. It's like an F, but you don't have to worry about that. That top one, you can leave it open. C, same thing on a, I mean that's an F, same thing on a C. Just hammering on that middle finger. Then G. You know, so it's just simple C, I mean F, C, G, C. But we're just doing some hammer-ons with that middle finger. So the verse. I wanna run up every mountain. I wanna wade through every ocean. I wanna gaze upon these fields from clouds above. So it's that F that we were doing in the beginning, but you're gonna walk down. And go into a D minor. So I wanna run up every mountain, I wanna wade through every ocean, I wanna gaze upon these clouds above. G, start off each day swimming, beat me 18,000. I wanna fool me around with a finish, I wanna fall in love. Adding your pinky to a C to make it a C7, C dominant 7. On the 3rd string. Don't I wanna dance all night, A minor, to a D minor, to school rag. G, take my tune and carry it. Spin me round, spin me round, spin me round. Sweet chariot, swing low, low. F minor. Some fancy hammer on. Oh, I wanna see you in everything. F, G, world's too big, I know. And back to the beginning. F, C, G, C, F, C. Then the bridge is going to be, I know this great big world, A minor, could not have a kid. A minor, D minor, round in circles, so obtuse and unaware, really G. It isn't even there. So what if I A minor? So what if I A minor? Alright, then this gets a little weird. Go figure. One of your songs getting a little weird, Ryan, okay? It's gonna go. So A minor, and then you're gonna go 1st fret on the last string, and then the rest is open until you, and you're gonna keep, oh actually, yeah, so you keep your ring finger where it is on the A minor chord, which is the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and then you go 1st fret on the last string and keep your ring finger there. It's on the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and everything else is open. So A minor. Try not to hit that top string, and then just walk up to that next. 3rd string, 2nd fret the whole time. You're going 1st fret on the last string, 2nd fret, and a G. So what if I die? So what if I just lie here? So what if time moves on? 2nd fret. So what is it? So what is it I want? G, G. It's the way the ball bounces, G. Hope this helps, guys. What weird days, man. It was like we're all just quarantined. We're all like, it's somebody. I took a walk today because I was like just starting to freak out. It was like for the first week, I'm like, this is great. I can just practice and I can do all this reading and I can catch up on all this stuff. And I've been doing that. But then it's like the days go on and you're just like, I don't know. It's getting pretty lonely. And like, where is everyone? I sure hope we can go back to normal at some point. And it's like I went for a walk today, which I almost forget to do or something, even though it's like crucial now. But like, and this couple just waved at me, people I didn't know. But it was like in that moment, that meant so much to me. Because people are just kind of, everyone's staying away from each other as we should be and stuff. But it's like, we don't have to ignore each other, you know? And that just in that moment of like, and I realized I'm ignoring people because I'm just like, well, stay away from people, quarantine. And like, I don't know, it was a simple thing, but they just were like, hey. And I was like, hi, hello, humans. So this is good for me too, to just interact with some people. Yeah, I appreciate the appreciating, William. The tuner picked one. I probably looked it up when I was maybe in Boston or something, but just to make sure the reference worked. But you're welcome, Wesley. All right. I think I might call it a night. I appreciate you all tuning in. I'll be tuning in tomorrow. I'll be tuning in tomorrow. I'll be live streaming tomorrow at 8 o'clock Eastern time, and we'll just be doing a set from here in my apartment. And I could do I Can't Wait. Do you want to learn it or you want me to play it? I can play it tomorrow night. Socially distanced, spiritually connected. I like that, Governor Cuomo. I do have a ton of songs I end up not finishing, and I don't like to throw anything out. I don't hold anything. It's like anything's in the realm of possibility that I'll finish. Some songs literally take me years to finish because I mean, and I don't work on them every day, but some aren't just ready to come out until they're ready to come out. You know, I use on my acoustic generally. Oh man, I don't even know. J16s, I think, are the Dario ones. Just lights. I'll use a little. They're like 12s, I think. On my bourgeois, I'll go a little bit heavier. I think I have 13s on there. But on my electric, I always have a wound G string. That just helps me feel almost more like it's an acoustic or something, which I feel more comfortable on. For picks, I use two different ones. I have like these Dunlop 73s, I think. They're like mediums. The Fender, same size as a Fender medium, basically, but I go with these ones. I really like it for the strumming stuff and different things. And then I also use for, like when I was taking the gypsy jazz thing, like they use thick picks, and it really helps if you're like picking melodies and stuff. I don't use it a lot, but when I'm doing, I have this thick, these are like, what are they? Dunlop, I don't know who makes them, I forget, but they're like 207s. They're super thick. And I'll use that for like the, you know, when I'm doing like really kind of that chunka stuff. It's a nice heavier pick. And then when I'm doing strummy stuff, it's like more of these. It does make a difference. The pick really does make a difference in sound and certainly in feel and stuff. You're so welcome. I have not played Call Your Mother. I could show you that. Maybe. I haven't played One Fine Color in a while. Tuesday morning, I don't even know if I remember. I'll see what I can do for tomorrow. I tend to usually I write music first. But sometimes I get lyrics and a melody at the same time and stuff, but I almost never write something, make that a song. Usually I have a melody in mind and like the music kind of comes first and then I have to fit the lyrics around. I did play Thank you all. I will be in San Francisco in June, I think, if we're doing that. I'm supposed to be there for my birthday in June, the middle of June. I covered 75 and Sunny at the beginning of this. I'll probably play it tomorrow, but I'm just playing stuff tomorrow. Tonight I'm teaching. Somebody asked for, okay, so I was going to do, whatever, I got nothing to do. Hear It All. And then, what was the other one? There was another one I was going to do. I lost it. Call Your Mother. Okay, we can do that. Why don't we end with those? So, Hear It All, I wrote years ago on my first tour ever. I was opening up for a band called Mountain of Venus, and I was selling their merch, and I was their merch guy, and they would let me open whenever they could. And I wrote this when I was in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. This is a weird one. I don't know how much I can teach this, but it's basically, you're on the 10th fret up top. It's like a D and a C. And it's, let me see if I can do it. Yeah. So it's a weird one. It's basically like, I'm using the harmonics on the 12th fret, and I'm fretting on the 10th fret on the 6th string, 9th fret on the 5th string. And I'm using 12th harmonic on the 12th fret on the 4th string and the 3rd string. So, and then I'm sliding down to a C. So it's 8, 7. That's just harmonics on the 7th fret. I don't know. Can I teach that? I don't know. Hopefully that gets you started on Hear It All. If you want, if you hit me up and slide into my DMs, I'll try to tell you more if I can. I'm always happy to like help with this stuff, but I always wish people too would like tab it out and put it out there for people. Although I do get like, I put the lyrics to my songs on my page because I spend so much time writing lyrics. Every single word makes a difference to me, where it is and what it is. And like, this is how I live my life. And I put a lot of time into that. So that when people post them and they're wrong, I like freak out. Like, oh, even if it's just like a little thing that's wrong to me, that's like, nah. And somebody did that on, I Was Just Leaving. If you look up the lyrics to that, if you look up on my website, they're correct. But somebody like, and it's so weird because like, I'm so thankful that somebody put them up there. But somebody just put, my heart's for you, and it's not for you, it's with you. These are the things that keep me up at night. I know I'm crazy, but so if you're ever doing, I Was Just Leaving, it's my heart's with you. My heart's with you. Anyway. Call Your Mother. These are some jazz chords. A couple of years ago, I took an online course at Berkeley. It was like guitar chords 101 at Berkeley. And I paid a bunch of money for it, like, because it's like an official like online course or whatever. But that class helped me a lot. So I would recommend if you're at a certain level in your guitar playing, like that, I mean, I'm sure there are many other ways to do it too, but that online Berkeley class, Guitar Chords 101, was like really great, I thought. All these chords came from that. Okay, so it's that is a B flat major 6th, I think. I mean, you could just play a B flat, but so 6th fret, 5th fret, nothing. 7th fret, 6th fret. You could just play a B flat 7th. That's a diminished. So B flat, B flat sixth. Yeah, I can't even do it now. Yep. B flat, A diminished, G seventh. Oh wait, B flat, sixth, A diminished. Yeah, I do a minor first. So G minor, G, dominant seventh, C, 7, F, B flat, A flat, G. C, 7, F, B flat, A, G. Those are all those chords, and then on the so it's a C. I mean, it's a E flat seventh, B flat seventh, E flat seventh, B flat seventh, don't E flat seven, that your B flat steel, C7, F7. That's basically that whole song. I know I'm kind of flying through here, but hopefully you can, kind of get into these later. I did Pacing Like Prince. All right, guys. So these should be archived, so hopefully you'll get something out of it. What little trill? Damn it, I keep getting flagged by your comments and your interesting questions. Quicky's like G, bar chord up here, 10th fret on the 5th string, same as that C shape, G. Lift up your middle finger. So it's a major 7th then. E, dominant 7th. E, Hendrix chord. A, D. So the main thing is like G, G major 7, E, it's actually E minor, E minor, and then a dominant 7. So it's like G, E minor, E dominant, A, D, and then you go C, B, 7, E minor, that other E, A, D. My arms do get tired. Same trill. I'm not really sure. I don't really pay attention to my right hand as much as my left, so I don't know. Chris, hit me up somewhere else and we could try to figure it out for you or something. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow night. And much love out there. Hang in there. Take care of each other. And thanks for all your support. And I'm fine with all that. I'm good. I had some downtime scheduled anyway, so I'm doing great. And I just want to bring some light to everyone. And so